Hello everybody, Manlius here, and welcome back to another episode of Shards of Order. And I believe we had just gotten our Hourglass Stone, yep, and we're going to sit it into the Magnificent Sundial. And let's see what happens. Okay, the rubble went back in time, and it seems it was once a tower. Makar should be freed. Alright, let's go check on Makar, shall we? Makar is sitting there. I'm all sunburnt and dehydrated. Can't even stand up or sit. I don't have either of these. Thank you, strangers. Oh, I think I just missed out on something pretty important, huh? I'd give you anything for a drop of water. Anything to drink, in fact. I'll give you this armor if you help me, he says, showing you a shiny armor in his bag. We'll see what we can do. Okay, get the empty canteen. I'm not going anywhere. We'll get a new quest for the taste of water. Makar is still lying on the ground staring into nothingness. What are the beasts near the bazaar? Animals that went feral. The environment here is really harsh, and they adapted really well. But the animals are the least of your problems. Just wait until you see what's inside the pyramid. Okay. Let's leave. Looks like we have to get to the oasis. Right, but there's no way to get there until we go that way. I'm curious as to how I could have gotten those two cards. I wonder what I missed. Wind blows sand straight into your face. Okay, looks like we're gonna get into a fight here. All right. Let's see, 3, 15, 10. I think I'll just focus this first guy. 612. I don't have two. Let's see if I can pull some shields or something. I could weaken. Yeah, that's probably the best bet there. Okay. 612. Let's get Rot back up. Oh, wow. I am not doing too well here. 11. Okay. I have Arcane Path. Wow, these guys really kicked my ass, huh? Okay, I think we got him here. I may need to call upon the gods in my next battle. Oh shit, I think I may need to do it now. Or we can wait until we get kind of lower health, but we really need to see on who we're going to focus first. That we can do. We'll mitigate damage there. She'll tank that damage, that's fine. Should we... Yeah, maybe we'll focus the back guy. Okay. Cool, and I get 4 strength. Let's draw 1 card. Tasty rations are always good. If I do that, that wouldn't be great. Okay. Six, 12, 18. Let's... Alright. Looks like we get strength. I think that was kind of a necessary move. Who can we take down that's going to be our biggest threats? I think we can take the back guy out. And... yeah. I think that's okay. Alright. I am okay with that. 7, 14, 21. I don't want to do that. Let's see what I can do. What can we make happen here? Deal 15 damage. I can kill one of them, but which one do I want to? 7, 14, 21 minus 6 is going to be 15, 11. I think I'll kill this guy. And then he's going to eat. Oh, shit. Maybe I won't. Alright. Four shields, 7, 14, 21. These guys are no joke. They really did a number on me here. Okay, yeah. But we did get some level ups, which is great. All right. Let's see on what we're building here. Expectation. What do we have? Let's take arrow rain. For Lev, what can get me shield? More importantly, what can get me shield pretty quickly? 1 momentum. Maybe footwork. Let's try that. Let's just put that in our deck. And where are we going with Fade? Gain 3 mana strain. I really don't want debuff. I don't really have a whole lot of debuffs. Let's do Contagion, and we can unlock that other tier. Oh, that would be really good. I think we can, man, I think we can play pretty well into that. All right, let's check our journal for the taste of water. We got Makar out of the trap, but now he's asking for some water. Can't blame him. You can find water in the oasis southeast from his location. As you pass another ancient structure, you hear an explosion. Shortly after, another one. Let's take a peek behind the rock. See a lone woman in a mask. She's looking at the dusty aftermath of the explosion with laughter. Is she crazy or happy? Maybe the same thing. What are you doing? Sharon. Oh, hi there. Sorry I didn't see you there. I was testing my latest bomb prototype. Well, since I'm seeing you now, here, catch, he shouts while throwing the bomb at you. Oh, what do I want? The memory of a wicker man. Lose 1 health and gain 5 shield. Memory of a dancer. Gain 1 momentum. Let's get the wicker man. It's probably a bluff. Wasn't a buff. The bomb exploded in your hands. It will surely leave a scar, but you'll live. Wow, without a flinch. I respect that. Drat, I was sure it was a dud. Look, sorry about that. It's just my sense of humor. Truth be told, I haven't been around people since ages. Let's put that behind us, okay? Could you help me out with something? What is it? First of all, I want the lab of my husband, Javon, destroyed. I'm sure you stumbled upon some of the abominations wandering around these parts. You can thank him for that. Secondly, if you find my friend Linnaeus, tell her to visit me. She is a researcher that went west of the bazaar and never returned. I can't even see that part of the region. It's like it disappeared. Take it you're not on the best terms with your husband. He used to be a good man, but working for the Guardians took a toll on his mind. He needs to be stopped. This seems like a lot of work. Love and marriage. All right, and love and marriage certainly is a lot of work. Let's check this memory. Gain 16 shield. What's our current memory for him? Gain 1 strength on redraw. Let's try that out. I'm just testing stuff here. Not saying it's going to be any good, but it's worth a shot. The wind is picking up. You can barely see where you're going. All right. So we don't start out with the best health. Oh, God. These guys hit so hard. Okay. 333. If I play this, will it kill him? Yes. 21 damage. Okay. I don't think it's gonna kill him, but that's okay. Let's see here. Damn. Should I just risk the tasty rations? Yeah, at least kill him. 11. Seven 14. Some 14, 21. Kick. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Think that was necessary. Again, I don't know what the consequence is for begging the gods. There has to be one, right? Oh, but we do get a blood staff. Combustion. Starting mana is 3/1/1. Combustion cards are replaced with Combustion Plus. May include up to one more Combustion in your deck. Attack for 5 damage. Increase by that by red mana. Consume half of red mana. Okay. Might be something to consider. But let's move on. I mean, it looks like we got a checkpoint up here, which would be nice. Okay. Big and ugly. Well, two big and uglies, really. Big, and then he's actually kind of ugly. All right. I always like getting rot off on the guy that has more health. And then attacking the weaker enemy first. Can I? Oh yeah, because I can do this and then this. Very nice. A lot easier than those smaller guys, that's for sure. All right, and we reach a checkpoint. This looks interesting. Let's go check it out. The obelisk. It has a stone with a water symbol. Obelisk protects you from the wind. You can finally take a breather, only for a moment. I open the stone, and we get the water stone. I think I know what to do with the water symbol. My mentor from the marina taught me that back in the day. Press the stone buttons in this order. Hourglass, water, hourglass, water. Oh, let's see. Hourglass, water, hourglass, hourglass, water, hourglass. I'm going to press to remember that. I'm doing what I can. I'm glad you appreciate that. During a conversation, Ayla was feeling something out in the obelisk. Now she has pried it from the sandstone. A porous bow was added to the inventory. Come on, let's just get back to the sundial. Leave no stone and taste of water. So taste of water. Hourglass, water, hourglass, hourglass, water, hourglass. Leave no stone. We retrieve the water stone and love and marriage. Sharon wants us to sabotage the lab of her husband, Javon. We can find it in the eastern part of the Breathless Sands. It seems to be inaccessible at the moment. We'll get there in due time. Due time indeed. The porous bow. Increases quiver size to 7, 2 starting arrows. After sacrifice, load 1 arrow. Let's give it a shot, shall we? After sacrifice. I don't think I have enough sacrifice cards. But my deck is getting rather big, isn't it? We can get rid of impetus. Hunker down. I'll take. Okay, footwork is fine. All these are fine. I actually really like her cards. Bolt. Pages. I like his cards too. Alright, let's go down to the Oasis. See if we can't get some water. Bone Dry Oasis is a dead end. It's a giant dry pit. I just returned to the magnificent sundial with the water stone. It's a good idea. Hourglass, water, hourglass, hourglass, water, glass. You have written the accommodation in your journal, remember? Hourglass, water, hourglass, hourglass, water, hourglass. The soothing sound of flowing water reaches your ears from the east. Let's go. The oasis is filled with water. Floating stones create a passage. Who's this? The oasis is full. Along with the water, a sphinx emerged. Mortal, I challenge you. What kind of challenge are we talking about? The extent of your knowledge will be tested. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound like something you were made for. I agree. Let's accept it, shall we? What is the name of the beast that haunts the purged village? Who is the guardian of law of hunger and satiety? Law of hunger. Is it the Lion King? What is this region called? It's the Breathless Sands. Did I get all three right? I think I did. I'm impressed. You're actually paying attention to the world, mortal. Me too. I didn't think soldiers get much education. Give me a break, guys. Come on. And we get a crystallized chunk. Cool. Let's fill up the canteen. And let's get back. Let's give him the water. And we get an armor. You are a real lifesaver. Look, I have to tell you something about this armor. It's a part of Javon's experiment. There's this scientist, Javon, who wanted me to test the armor, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. Javon said that in order to take it off, you need to find a special incense. The blacksmith can burn it near the armor and will change its physical properties. Where can I find this incense? Fortunately, raiders jumped me and took all my belongings. They didn't take the shiny armor, though. All the locals know about Javon and his weird experiments. They steer clear of the stuff he touches. Where did they take the incense? South, probably. They have a hideout in a cave inside the giant pit. You must have seen it when you entered this region. Good luck crossing the quicksands, though. Good hunting. I will wait here. Alright. We gave Makar water, he gave me an armor, but it's allegedly cursed. In order to disenchant it, we need to find the incense in the cave south of the oasis. Can I put it on? Spine armor. You may not gain shield from other characters. But I do gain 1 resolve on redraw. Next time this creature gains shield, double the amount. Ooh. What if I put it on? Let's put it on. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that because that means I can get rid of Aegis from my deck. Because I really only used Aegis for him. I'm gonna put my sun attire back. I can get rid of this and I can put the blood staff back on. Do I have combustion cards? I don't. So we can go to our skills. Is there a combustion cards or is... Arcane Protection, Surge. I don't see combustion. Which is fine. Here we go. Cool. Let's put binder back in. How about that? Okay. What if we go up to her? I wonder what she'll have to say if we talk to her with this armor on. Nothing. Okay. Let's go down here, shall we? This place is quite large, larger than I anticipated. Actually, it's not, unless something opens up somewhere that we haven't unlocked. Maybe in the giant pit? Collapsed buildings are looming over you. Okay. So now I don't really need the shield cards. I'd like to get my power off. Zero cards, no. Who's gonna take some damage? Just Lev. Okay. So we can minimize that. She's taking a beating. Or 8, that's not going to do anything. Can I kill him? No. I can't. That sucks. I'm gonna do this. Eight 16. She'll take 22. Okay. I'm not, now that I can beg to the gods and I guess have no repercussions, I feel a little bit more comfortable about entering into fights with this kind of health. Um, but yeah, so let's continue. It looks like we have a checkpoint down there that we'll get to. With more ruins ahead, you can't help but wonder how this place looked before. Oh shit. Look at that guy. That's a cool design. All right. 1632 in 6 turns. I want to know what this guy's deal is. Oh, and I just got rid of impetus too. So we'll have to get that guy out of the way. Can we do that? No, we can't. Rats. That sucks. This dude's dead. All right. And we get a level up. Another one. Wow. Really racking them up this episode. So let's take a look. Based on our equipment, right? So I can't take this off until it's disenchanted. So I'm stuck with it, which is fine. Okay. The max rage on... So this one was really good with... What was it? Was it this one? Yeah. So I'm going to put this one back on. Because now I can get shield back pretty quick. So let's take a look at our cards that we have available on tier 10. What is flow? Oh, that's pretty cool. After move effects. Lose 2 rage. Gain 1 max health permanently. Wow. I, Is there a reason not to take that? I can't imagine so. Thorns is good. I really can't. Well, let's go thorns. Yeah, on shield gained. And then maybe when I get another level up, I'll take that one. Okay, and for Thade, what are we doing? Let's do sickness. I'm just doing this skill tree. I think it's a really cool thing, and I think we can get it powered up pretty well. Arrow rain, I'll definitely upgrade that. Oh wow, that's really good too. Okay. Is this Linnaeus? Spot, oh, it's Nevin, sitting on a broken pillar. Her eyes are fixed on the pyramid looming over the area like a lavish tomb. Greetings, law seekers. She points at a gap splitting the pyramid in half. At first you look for an architectural choice, but now you realize you were wrong. A single clean cut from the final cadence sliced the pyramid open, as if it were a ripe melon. There is no weapon that could do that. Who on the smashed bell are you, sinner who tries to redeem herself and restore order to this broken world? She sighs heavily. All this damage, this desolation, it's all my fault. Durian has every right to be furious. He has every reason to hate me. Wait, can't be. You were the blue bird. I was, yes. The consequences haunt me to this day. Are you the leader of the Azure Rebellion? Morgaine claimed she was a guardian. I was, but the law of time rests safely in the cathedral now. I can see your struggle, the urge to atone for your sins, but it won't erase anything you have done. You are right. I'm powerless when it comes to the past. I thought I wasn't, and it led to this. She stands up, looking at every one of you. Against my better judgment, I trust you. We have similar goals, so I want to provide at least some help. Ask me about anything you need to know. Durian claimed he killed his father. Who is he? Who is Durian? Or who is his father? Durian is a prince of the breathless sands. His father is a guardian of hunger, the Wine King. His name was lost to time long before the law of identity was broken. Against my better judgment, I trust you. Okay. Tell me more about the Azure Uprising. The Azure Uprising was a mistake, but mistake is too weak of a word for the catastrophe it became. The Wine King was a good man, but a poor king. Despite his generosity, the people wanted more. He was always able to provide it, whatever it was, food, liquor, slaves. So he wanted even more. The seed of discontent was sprouting, and I watered it. See the pyramid cut in half and think that your role in all this was more active than you admit. Nevin falls silent for a moment. Thought I could use my law to reverse the damage done once the rebellion was over. Thought of myself as a righteous warrior bringing justice to the land. I had a goal that justified the means, so I thought. Never does. Can understand that. Sometimes we must do the unspeakable to achieve what we want. I led the angry masses and wielded my law. I sliced through the pyramid and let the Azure in. Even with the power of hunger, the Wine King could not win. And he didn't want to. He loved his subjects, and he couldn't raise his hand against them. Despite everything, the Wine King wasn't powerless. I wasn't able to kill him, so with my law I bound him to the stone. Against my better judgment, I trust you. Okay? How can we enter the pyramid? The fracture is buried under the sand and rubble, making it impossible to cross without an army of workers. Your only way in is through the main entrance, which is sealed by the sundial. Seek the blacksmith's apprentice. The young lad is smart and should be able to help you with this task. Okay, we need to get going. I wish you luck, law seekers. Look out for Durian. He deserves better than to abandon himself in hatred. We have an ostiary here. An ominous cold air emanates from the building. The place looks like an ossuary, a burial site where cremated people may get their eternal rest. Usually placed after big battles, epidemics, or famine. I don't want to take a guess. Pair of skeletons catches your eye. They belong to an adult and a child. They're covered with a robe. It's not stealing if you need it. Mother's anger added to inventory. Didn't even give me a choice, just took it. I'm only keeping it because of the importance of our quest. I'm not judging. I would have done the same thing. I know. That's exactly why I don't feel good about it. Okay. Let's see what we got. It was for Ayla, right? Mother's anger. Gain shield equal to Exile's current sharp. I'm not applying weakness as much as I'd like right now, but let's give it a shot. Well, we aren't really applying sharp either. Oh, well, that's nice. What was my other bow? On redraw, gain 1. I kind of like that, but the porous bow can actually be pretty good. Start a battle, gain shield. And redraw with an empty hand. Okay. I think we're good there. I got new cards. Sickness. Those are all added into my deck. I'm 41 cards deep. Okay. Arcane Bolt I like, but it's taking its damage is kind of inconsequential right now for the slots it takes. We're gonna keep the rot, of course. And the freeze, decay, contagion, and sickness. Okay. Let's see. Let's put that back in. All right. I think we're good there. The deck kind of gets pretty big pretty quickly. Sculpture is probably a memory of some heroic warriors. The sculptures look like they depict a scene taken straight out of a battle. The person who sculpted them must be a true master of his craft. Yes, they look uncannily realistic. People who were literally frozen in time. I wonder whether they were against the Wine King or with him. Let's take a closer look. One of the sculptures twitched. Whoa, it's alive. It scared me. Okay, looks like we're fighting. Okay, 14. They all have 90. See if I can get contagion soon. Ooh, gain 5 shields. Actually, yeah. Because then I gain double, right? No, I didn't. Why not? Why didn't I gain shields? I don't know. There we go. He's only taken 2. That's fine. Alright, can we kill him? I think we can. It's only a matter of time. Focus. Okay. They don't want to attack me anymore. How rude. Oh, those guys were a little tough. Let me get a crystallized chunk. Statues lay defeated. Filthy Wine King's servants. What? Why are you calling us that? You don't even know us. There's only one reason why you would attack us, the rebels. The rebels? Against what? The Wine King that's been imprisoned in his pyramid for ages? What? What year is it? We don't know. The reality is a bit diluted at the moment. It appears that you were frozen in time. Your fight is already over, regardless of what the calendar says. You said the Wine King has been overthrown. We won. The Azure Defiance won. The sculptures started cheering together. Let's leave him alone. I agree. Okay. Stand before a giant pit. You can barely see the bottom from here. Stand before a small obelisk similar to the ones that have contained the sundial stones. This one, however, has a lever. Let's pull it. Platform appears in front of you, taking place in the giant pit, allowing passage. That was easier than expected. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Just as you step on the platform, you feel the ground shaking. The platform is moving down. You see something about this being easy? Good job. You jinxed it. Are you joking? I wasn't aware that educated people were superstitious. Thade and Ayla are bickering for a few moments, but you are focused on what lies beneath the cave. Your eyes are adapting to the darkness, observing the scarred stone walls. Once the platform reaches the bottom, you notice a man sitting down. He's wearing a black winged legion armor. Legionnaire? All the way out here in the desert? When the man stands up, you recognize a familiar face. The face of a man that was stomped to mush by the strike. It's you again, Iago. Iago. His name is Iago. Wasn't that a Shakespeare character? Iago? In Othello? Can't remember. Trusted you, and you ruined everything. Calm down. Is that all you have to say? How am I supposed to stay calm? I'm sorry I've disappointed you. So you remember, huh? Good. But your regret doesn't turn back time, does it? Morgan lost his way. I would do that all over again. Blasphemy. I'm ashamed I was ever your squire. Poor Iago. Alright. Not really concerned about this fight, TBH. Oh shit. He just exploded. As the defeated Iago's corpse fall on the ground, you finally have the chance to look around. There is an obelisk with a stone button and a chest. Pry open the stone first. Eye stone add to the inventory. Great. Looks like we have both stones the blacksmith asked us to find. And let's open the chest. And we get incense. Cool. Just as you enter the platform again, it takes you back up. See? Wasn't that bad? Wasn't that bad. Okay. And some journal updates. Bad blood, taste of water, leave no stone. We stumbled upon Iago again in the breathless sands. He was stuck in a cave. Still is, since we left his corpse over there. We have the incense. Now we can disenchant the armor with the help of the blacksmith. And we retrieve the eye stone. Turn to the blacksmith. Okay, I agree. But again, I want to see if she has anything to say up here. At the lab. No, no progress. Greetings, it's good to see you. I have the incense. Cleansing. How do I take this thing off? Where did you find that? You need to find a special incense, then I will be able to help you. Looks good on you though. Thanks. Have the incense. Burns the incense and spreads the aromatic bitter smoke around you. You start to feel a bit lighter. There, you should be able to take this on and off as you please now. Cool. And we have the stones you asked for. Great job. My boy here told me he knows a sequence to open the pyramid. Found it in some notes left around here. Before we use it as kindling, he says, with a hint of anger. Come on, tell us, boy. Just spit it out already. Well, about that. Surely you haven't forgotten it by now. Let me think for a moment. He is thinking. Still thinking. I know, I remember. No, wait. You can hear Burn's fist clenching. He is still thinking. I know. I'm sure of it now. Hourglass, water, eye. Hourglass, eye, water. Hourglass, water, eye. Hourglass, eye, water. Like a pyramid. Okay. Let's see something. Armor's as good as new. Hourglass, eye, water, hourglass, eye. Let's see. The eastern part of the Breathless Sands. We didn't find anything to the east, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe this will help us. Hourglass, water, eye. Hourglass, eye, water. Hourglass, water, eye. Hourglass, eye, water. As you press the button, you hear a loud noise north from your position. It sounds like a giant stone has been moved. The pyramid must have opened. Brilliant. And we get a great sword for some odd reason. East of the the eastern part of the Breathless Sands or the East Breathless Sands? Eastern part of the Breathless Sands. Never, yeah, right? It's over here, but we didn't find anything over there. Maybe we have to go in the pyramid? The gate is open. Let's check out this greatsword. Oh, here we go. On redraw, gain 1 resolve. I kind of like Howling Cage, to be honest with you. Let's see. The Sun Greatsword. On max rage, add penance to hand and reset rage. This gives us 1 guard, then increase max rage by 3. I like our Moonlight Greatsword. Max shield 22, enchanted spine armor. Yeah, let's keep this build going. Gate is open. Upon entering the pyramid, you are immediately greeted by a sand cultist readying his weapon. Wait, is this weapon actually a giant hand? Uh-oh, look up. Like a rock. Look, a rock is falling in 21 turns. Okay. What was that? Not gonna waste my time on that. We can do that though. Can I? That was close. Very close. Alright. With the enemy guarding the entrance out of the way, you manage to avoid the rock. It crashes behind you with a loud rumble. Would you look at that? That rock was truly a blessing in disguise. It's the Sundial Stone. And we get the Bird Stone. Okay. And what's our journal? We retrieved the Bird Stone. Great. And I think this is a wonderful place to stop. And when we return, we'll continue through this dark cave. In any case, as always, I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you next time.